The Mongol Empire, the storm that shook the world. In the windswept steppes of Central Asia, a child was born under the shadow of tribal war and bloodshed. His name was Temujin, but the world would remember him as Genghis Khan, the man who would forge the largest land empire in human history. The Mongol Empire was not built by kings in marble palaces. It was built by nomads on horseback, guided by strategy, speed, and an unbreakable will. From orphan to world conqueror, Temujin's early life was brutal. His father was poisoned. His family was left to starve. He was hunted, enslaved, and betrayed. But he rose from nothing. By uniting the warring Mongol tribes through bravery, intelligence, and fear, he was proclaimed Genghis Khan in 1206, universal ruler. What followed was nothing short of astonishing. A storm across continents. With brilliant military tactics and unmatched discipline, the Mongols swept across Asia like a wildfire. They conquered northern China, Persia, Central Asia, and reached Europe's doorstep, from the shores of Korea to the plains of Hungary. They were unstoppable, riding over 160 kilometers a day, striking before enemies even knew they were coming. Cities fell. Kingdoms collapsed. Empires trembled. But they were more than just destroyers. A surprising empire of order. Despite their fearsome reputation, the Mongols built a highly organized empire. Under Genghis Khan and his successors, they established the Yam system, a vast network of postal stations and roads. They guaranteed religious freedom across the empire. They supported trade, science, and culture, connecting east and west along the Silk Road. They created one of the earliest examples of international law. Under Kublai Khan, Genghis's grandson, the Mongols ruled all of China and founded the Yuan dynasty, hosting figures like Marco Polo in their glittering court in Beijing. Shocking truths about the Mongol Empire. The Mongols killed millions, yet their rule brought centuries of peace known as the Pax Mongolica. They used psychological warfare, spreading fear to make enemies surrender without a fight. Genghis Khan's real burial site remains a mystery to this day. They created an empire larger than Rome and Alexander the Great's combined in less than 80 years. The fall of the thunder. After the empire fractured in the 14th century into 4 major khanates, internal strife and external pressures led to its gradual decline. But the impact of the Mongol Empire never vanished. It connected civilizations, reshaped borders, and left behind a powerful legacy of ruthlessness and reform, destruction and development. Legacy of the Horsemen of the Apocalypse. The Mongols didn't build cathedrals. They didn't write poetry, but they rewrote the world with fire, steel, and vision. To this day, the Mongol Empire remains one of the most astonishing chapters in human history, a tale of how a man with no crown, no kingdom, and no fear rose to command half the known world.